So I thought I'd share a quick tip about these Game Boy Color cartridges, and if you collect these you probably already know that most of them utilise a battery type save system, and the problem with that is these games are now all over a decade old, so you tend to find that almost always the batteries have gone flat and you can no longer save your game, you can't save your progress. So what you're going to end up having to do is replace this battery here, and that's not a huge problem. You do need to desolder this and solder the new one, and you can quite easily find a replacement on eBay or Amazon. It'll probably cost you about £3 to £4, which is about $5 US. The problem is that new battery that you solder in there is eventually going to go flat again. You're going to have to repeat the whole process, and when it's probably only cost you about £3 or £4 for the game itself, you don't want to continually be spending money on new batteries every few years or whatever. So the solution to that is, instead of just soldering in a like for like battery every time it goes flat, you can get one of these, and this is a little button cell battery holder. Really cheap. I got a whole bag of 10 of them here for, I think it was about £1.50 on eBay, delivered from China. And the batteries that this takes are CR1220s, and again I bought a pack of 10 of these for £1.50 delivered on eBay. So if you think about it, combining those two together, that's like £3, which is more or less the price it's going to cost me for one single replacement battery for this here. So all I've done with this game here, you can see I've installed the battery holder in there and then just popped one of those batteries in. You might need to modify it slightly. I'll just show you this. The battery will fit in there without modifying the cartridge itself, but what you'll need to do is just install it a little higher up than the original battery. You can see there, it's a wee bit higher, and that's just so that it can sit underneath this ridge here. This is like the handle part of the cartridge, but otherwise it fits in there perfectly. What I used to extend the legs here was just any regular little resistor, or even you could use probably the legs from an LED, and you just use that to extend the contact points a little further out. And once you've done that, you just pop your new battery in there and then you're good to go, and it all fits together perfectly. I'll just snap this in here. So the cartridge sits nice and flush, and you've got your easily replaced battery in there, so it should save you some money in the long run. I'm going to be installing these in pretty much all my games from now on, and it's a much cheaper alternative because, like I said, I bought 10 batteries and 10 battery holders for the price of basically one of these things here. So if you're looking to buy these on eBay, you just search for I think it's, what was it, a CR1220 battery socket or battery holder, and you should get quite a few sellers trying to sell you these things here. Just shop around for a bit because they do tend to vary in price. I managed to get a whole bag of 10 for £1.50, so they aren't really cheap. But anyway, just thought I'd share that quick tip there. Hopefully it helps someone out. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.